Good morning and welcome to another Ministry Minute with Pastor T. Look here this morning, I'm talking about sanctified hostility. I am in the New Living Translation Bible. I am in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 17, starting at verse number 45. And it reads, David replied to the Philistine, you come to me with the sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defiled. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals. And the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone assembled here will know that the Lord rescues his people, but not with sword and spear. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give you to us. Amen. Look here on this Christian journey. Now, there's going to come a place in time where we're going to have some sanctified hostility. You say, Pastor T, what is that sanctified hostility? That is when we've had enough. Enough is enough. There's going to come a time where we're going to stand on this word, and folk ain't just going to keep talking about the Lord negatively and all sideways in our earshot. Here it is. David was doing what his father told him to do. He said, go on down there, check on your brothers, take them some lunch. And when he got down there, he saw that the children of Israel, they running from this giant, and he like, what's going on? And they say this giant comes out every day and he defies God, got us on the run. And then here go David. David said, well, what's in it for me? He said, what happened to the person that killed this joker? And they told them what will happen. And David said, look here, who is this uncircumcised Philistine anyway? David got some sanctified hostility, because one thing that wasn't going to happen is you not going to defy God in the earshot of David. And all too often, we call ourselves children of God, and people think they can say and talk any old kind of way about our God. I don't go to church. God ain't real. God, hold on. Wait a minute. You talking to somebody that God saved. You talking to somebody that was on the express train to hell, and God snatched me up off the express train to hell. Hold on. Wait a minute. You ain't going to talk crazy about the God that I serve, because I got some testimonies. You wasn't there when he brought me up off my bed of affliction. You wasn't there when the doctors done all they could do. Wait a minute, you ain't gonna talk crazy about my God, because I know him to be a healer. I know him to be a deliverer. When my mom was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, did a cartwheel and almost didn't land on his feet, but I'm here in my right mind. No, you're not about to talk crazy about the God I serve. We better have some sanctified hostility on this Christian walk. And here it is. David had to let this Philistine know, because this giant, he was mad that they sent David out to fight him. He said, look here. He said, am I a dog? He roared at David that you come at me with a stick, and he cursed David by the names of his God. And he says, come over here and I'll give your flesh to the birds and wild animals. That's what Goliath said. But David understood, I know the God that I serve. And so on today, we better draw a line in the sand. We better let folk know before you open up your mouth to talk about my God in a negative way. I suggest you think about what it is that you're about to say before you utter one word of negativity about the God that I serve. I suggest you think about him, because I ain't one of those passive Christians. I'm going to let you know about the God I serve. I got some sanctified hostility for you on today. I got time for it on today. And so it is David. He had time for it. And he let them know, look here, you come at me with the sword, the spear, and the javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord. I come to you in the God that's been tried and true. I come to you in the name of the Lord, that my God ain't dead. My God ain't no astropole. My God ain't no wooden carving image. But my God got all power in his hands, and he'll do just what he said he'll do. And David let him know this battle is the Lord's. Goliath, you that came up against the wrong one. because I come to you in the name of the Lord. And that's the way we better speak to our enemies on today. We come in the name of the Lord. So on today, it's all right to have some sanctified hostility. Amen. God bless you. I hope you've enjoyed this ministry minute. And if it be the Lord's will, I'll be back on tomorrow. You have yourself a blessed day.